Evening all, Remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go and Gear VR latest releases video. Now, we all know the Oculus Quest was released this week and I've put out a few videos about it, and I think a few of you guys are worried that I'm going to abandon the Oculus Go. Do not worry, at the very least, I intend to still do the new releases video, and if anything new, cool, fun, you know, hacks, tips and tricks or whatever comes out and, you know, we can do something fun with the Go, I'll still cover those as well. So do not worry, I'll still be doing the Oculus Go stuff, so do continue subscribing for that. But, you know, the Oculus Quest is a new bit of kit. It's, you know, everyone wants to see what it can do and all that sort of stuff. So for now, it's probably going to take over the channel a little bit at the moment, but don't worry, the Oculus Go is going nowhere. I still love the Oculus Go and think it's a brilliant device for the money, and there's a massive market of you guys who still enjoy it. So, you know, it's worth covering. We've got 3 new releases this week. 2 of them are on the Gear VR as well. We've got a Candy Crush meets Wands type sort of puzzle shooter type game, and then we've got 2 sort of video type apps. So we've got 1111 and we've also got the Hidden. Let's just say the game works well. 1111's a little bit broken and the Hidden is very broken. But let's jump in, check those out and see what we think of them. First up, for £3 or $4, €4, we have Magic Guardian, and this is the sort of Candy Crush slash Wands type sort of puzzly type game. So let's jump in and kind of show you what it's all about. So you get 3 difficulty settings. You can't just jump in and play those difficulty settings. You have to unlock them. So you can sort of see in total we have 48 levels. We can choose sort of medium there. And we can choose easy. You can see I've already done several of the levels, which is basically the tutorial, but we'll crack on and do a few more of the levels there. I think the premise of this game is that magic is being destroyed. There's only 3 temples left, and you need to go with your magic wand to save them, to rescue these temples. So we will do just that. So the aim of the game in this one is to link 3 yellow orbs times 5. So do that 5 times. Each level has a kind of an objective. You do it and then you progress to the next level. So what you need to do with your wand and your pointer is, you can see these orbs in the sky. You click on one, hold the button down, swipe to the next one, and then they blow up. So the yellow ones here, swipe, swipe, and done. You've also got that red ones there, so red over here to there. But what you can also do is zap these green ones. So the green ones, they kind of just come at you, they don't match, but you have to kind of zap them. But you can zap them on their own or as part of like a string. What I would say is kind of hold out for destroying rows of orbs, because as long as you possibly can. Oh, because like there, look, now that's a yellow one. Will I get another yellow one in time? So here we go, let's destroy that green one. There's another green one over there. Oh, can I get it? Can I get you? There we go. Right, red one here. Let's get a bit close. Bosh! Nice and close. So yeah, as I sort of say, sort of hold out the long as you can for the different colours. So yellow ones, that's quite good. We've got 3 yellow ones we can link together. Blow those all up. We just need a few more. Oh! Oh, it almost blew up on me. So there's a blue one over there on its own now. Zap that one. I think, like you kind of saw, you can start linking them and still blow up the green ones while you're kind of linked, which is handy. So red is getting a bit close. Any more red ones? No. Blue ones, there's 3 of those. So blue, blue, blue. Oh, more blue, more blue. Oh yeah, look at that. Ping, ping, ping. Green ones are getting a bit close. Oh, there's another blue one there now, look. Zap that out there. So it looks quite well, it plays quite nice. You've got these little sort of bugs and all sorts flying in front of your face just to make it sort of a bit more kind of interactive and 3D, because it is very 3D looking. The game doesn't look too bad as far as sort of Go games go. Yellow, 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 done. Red, 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 red. Bing. Get some of these green ones, shall we? And this is essentially the game. So you've got 48 levels of ever-increasing difficulty doing this. So we've got a blue, pop. And it works quite well. There's nothing wrong with it. It seems okay for £3 or $4. Yeah, I mean, it's decent value for money. There's no There's no leaderboards, there's no online play, nothing like that. Oh, I thought that bug was one then. Zap. This one's getting a bit close. Ooh, whoosh. Oh, look at that. That was fancy looking. Let them get nice and close so you can kind of get a nice explosion. So we're aiming this one to get yellows in a row. So we need one more set of 3 yellows in a row before we complete this level. So blue, blue, blue. So far, it's only ever been sort of 180 degrees. So the things, the globes, the orbs, they only come sort of from in front of you, which is quite good. We don't want to be kind of turning around for no reason. It might be quite fun to have those, maybe at the higher levels. We've got another yellow one. Oh, is that yellow one? Yeah, there we go. And there we go, that should be level done. So level 8, link 3 blue orbs times 5. So you just kind of keep going like that. I think it's okay, there's nothing wrong with this. It's a pretty smart little game. For the price, you get a good value for money. 48 levels will take you a fair bit to get through. Yeah, why not? Big thumbs up. Next up we have 1111, which is a 6-part story that goes over 11 minutes and 11 seconds. So basically you kind of watch it the first time, 11 minutes, 11 seconds, and then you watch it from somebody else's perspective another 5 times. And you get a little bit more of the story each time, learning what's going on, trying to figure out, which I would agree is actually quite a cool concept. And I kind of actually quite enjoyed this. The concept is that the world is in a bit of disarray. There's people that live on a spaceship in the space, and the rebels that live on the planet are getting too much, and they're basically just going to wipe out the entire planet and start again. And you kind of see the final 11 minutes and 11 seconds from all these different views. It's got a little prologue, it's got a little epilogue as well that you can kind of watch. So you get about, what's that, 60 minutes worth of content here, and it is quite good. I quite enjoyed it. However, it is broken. Not massively broken, but let's just kind of show you just the first characters kind of piece. You have to kind of watch the first 5 to unlock the 6th one, which is kind of the one that brings it all together, kind of explains everything that's going on. And to be fair, the last 2 were pretty good. Were probably my favourite ones out of all of them. One obviously because the final one finally gives you that kind of conclusion and ties them all together. But the 5th one was pretty good as well. And the rest of them are fine. The graphics are kind of like something from a video game. So maybe sort of PS3 sort of era sort of graphics. It looks okay. The audio is quite good. The sort of acting's quite good. But what I would say is it's just done exactly why I say it's broken. It has occasional pauses where it pauses. Clearly the video is continuing, because when it starts again, you've skipped along 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. And it's actually happened in really awkward times where I've actually missed content. I've kind of lost what was going on. I didn't understand what was going on. A couple of times on them, it actually happened at the last few seconds of the actual video. So you kind of don't see the final part, the final few seconds, which is really annoying. And it's a real shame, because this is actually pretty cool. I think looking at it on the internet, I was just kind of doing a little browse. Originally this was released on other headsets and it was actually 90 minutes long, so we were actually missing some content in this version, which seems like a bit of a shame. But the story itself is actually quite good, and I actually enjoyed watching it. So it gets a thumbs up for being quite cool. I like the idea that you can kind of jump between the different characters and what's going on. If you press back, you can actually enter what's called a goddess mode, and that actually takes you kind of into the sky, and you can watch the whole 11 minutes 11 seconds from an aerial view and see all the characters kind of interacting with each other as the story sort of progresses. So when things happen, like there's certain parts where certain things blow up and all that sort of stuff, you can kind of be looking around and getting a different perspective. What I would say is a few of the chapters, because you're kind of seeing the characters overlap and talking to each other, you kind of end up re-sitting through the same sort of couple of minutes of dialogue a few times, which isn't great. But, you know, it is still kind of a cool concept, and I do like what they've done here. I think if we jump back into this person again, it goes back to the start, I believe. Let's just double check that actually, so we can sort of see. Does it go back to the start, or does it jump back in at the same spot? Oh no, it's jumped back in the same spot, so you can jump between the different characters at different points in the story, which is kind of cool. I like that. You can't fast forward it or rewind it or anything like that, so you do have to kind of go through the whole thing again if you want to, but you can do it sort of 11 minutes, 11 seconds at a time. So I did a few last night, I watched the rest this morning, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But apart from those stutters, which in some episodes seems to happen more than others, it's kind of broken. So at the moment, as much as I want to give it a thumbs up, because I actually quite enjoyed it, it's going to get a meh because it's broken. It literally pauses, like now. And then it's jumped forward. Like, where's the kid gone? Like, it's missed a part. Like, it's literally, it has jumped forward. So it's going to get a meh. Conveniently, it's happening a lot at this point in the video. So if they can fix this, it gets a thumbs up, especially for the price. This is £10 or $13. It is on discount on release, but still, at the moment, I would suggest holding off. Don't buy it. Well, there you go. We've got a connection issue here or something going on as well. So I'm not sure what it is. It's maybe their servers are having an issue and they can't deliver the video. I tried this on a different Oculus Go as well, so it's not just this one. So, you know, at the moment it gets a meh, but keep an eye on the comments down below and the description. If it does get fixed, I'll let you know. If the developers of this want to let me know what's going on, I will obviously share that information with you guys. But at the moment, a meh, maybe hold out before you buy it. Right, and last but not least, we have the totally broken one of The Hidden. So this one won't even start. So just to kind of show you what it's kind of meant to be about, it's meant to be a political thriller that literally drops you in the middle of a high-stakes game of cat and mouse without telling you who is hunting whom, which sounds awesome, and I would love to watch this. It's got a few screenshots. You can kind of see it's clearly something inside a house with people with guns and, I don't know, terrorists or whatever it is. But I can't download it. And I've had somebody else test this, and I've also tested it on my other Oculus Go, and it's exactly the same. So, interesting enough, last night it was 3 5-star reviews. I've got somebody else to test it, and I believe they probably just give it the 1-star review because you can't download it. So it's interesting where those 5-star reviews came from. But if we click download here, it'll start to download again from where it left off. So it'll take a second to kind of think about it. And when it eventually starts downloading, if it even will, it actually starts off. So the actual size comes up at something like 100. There you go, 156 megabytes, megabytes. But then it now it's at 677. What? That doesn't match. Up here it says it's 788, and I've actually had it go up to 8 gigabytes. And then when I check the notifications down here, you can see it's at 7% at 700 megabytes. What? That's and it just keeps going, and then eventually this will stop. And if you hit download again, it'll carry on from that download point, but go even higher. So I figured out that it's probably about 16 gig. If you persevere with it, you'll end up downloading 16 gig of video, and then will it actually work? That is ridiculous. Oculus Go's, for the most part, are 32 gig. Now, who's got that amount of space? I've got 64 gig versions. I won't want anything to take up that amount of room unless it was something I was developing. And now it's dropping down in size. What's going on? So this is broken. Avoid. Don't even bother. Give it a 0-star. You can't give it a 0-star. I guess you just don't rate it. I'm interested in seeing who rated it 3 stars. Because actually, when I downloaded this earlier in the week, sort of automatically from my phone, I booted up and it booted up, and then it said something like the video is missing. So it said delete it and re-download it. So I deleted it, and then this is what's happening since. So absolutely big thumbs down. Avoid it. It is busted, broken. Well, I wish it was good. I'd actually quite like to look forward to watching this, but avoid. So there we go. That's this week's 3 new releases. Magic Guardian, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I do kind of recommend that. It's actually fine for the money. 1111 is pretty good. I did enjoy it, but at the moment, because of that skipping issue, I would say avoid it. Even at discounted price, don't download it. Don't give it any of your time. But if it gets fixed, absolutely. But we can't guarantee it'll get fixed. So even at the discounted price, are they going to fix it? You know, is it going to be fixed? I don't know. I can't be sure. But if it does get fixed and I find out about it, I'll update the comments down below in the description. Check that out sort of before you sort of buy it, and that'll kind of give you the latest update. And then finally, The Hidden, broken, busted, don't know what's going on there. Some sort of infinite download. Once again, avoid it. If they ever fix it, somebody let me know. I'll be actually interested to watch it because I do like a bit of 360 content. And if it's 3D, that would be great, but I don't know. I've not even tried it. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about those experiences this week. Do any of them take your fancy? Have you tried some? Have you managed to get any of them to work better than I did? I'd be interested to know. Let me know. If you found the video useful, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and I'm good enough to take it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.